many YouTube channels offer you reviews of today's most popular cars, trucks, SUVs, and even the dreaded minivan? How many? Waterfalls, nature breaks, and freight trains.
How many?
You better start giving it up. Give it up for the average guy. The 2015 Ford Edge. The average guy. No bones about it. I'm a big fan of Ford, and I'm really excited about the new Edge because for 2015, it's been redesigned inside and out. I like the new exterior. It's got an edgy design, pun intended. But who cares what I think? What do you think? Let me know. Leave me a comment below. Now, I lucked out this week and got the titanium model, which is one rung down from the top of the line. So it has all of these really cool goodies. Alright, so here's how Ford wins every day. There are 3 available engine types for the Edge. The base being a 2-liter turbo that generates 240 horsepower. There's also a 3.5-liter V6 and the top of the line 2.7-liter turbo that's standard on the upscale Sport model. Alright, so I'm going to interrupt this review of the Ford Edge for a nature break. I have to show you something here that's pretty cool. This is my video test dog, right, Spot? He helps me out with a lot of my reviews. Do you like the Ford Edge? What do you think of the Ford Edge, bro? I think he likes it. The interior of this vehicle is nicely done and it's a great update. I like this center stack. It's very contemporary looking. Love the 8-inch touchscreen display. Microsoft Sync, you know, it's either hit or miss with some folks. I like it. But what's really cool about this model is it has these tangible buttons, the Sony controller here. So old school buttons and knobs to control the infotainment and climate and stuff.
Well, I know there are people like at baseball games like selling.
Great use of soft touch materials throughout the cabin. So everywhere you come in contact with a surface, for the most part, it's a nice soft touch. I'm also loving this panoramic roof here. Even on an overcast day, it's just a cool thing to have. Now, there are a couple of fit and finish issues, but for the most part, this is a very luxurious, very upscale interior. Now, the new Ford Edge is comfortable and roomy all the way around. In fact, it's grown by about 4 inches, which means more leg room in the back and more trunk space. In fact, there's almost 40 cubic feet of storage behind the back seat, which expands to 73 cubes when the back seat is folded flat. And I'm loving the hands-free liftgate, which is a standard feature on the titanium model that I'm testing. So as you approach the vehicle, you can open the liftgate with a simple swipe of your foot. Pretty damn cool. Alright, now I'm going to talk about what ultimately is most important, the driving experience. And guess what? That's been updated as well. The suspension, front and back, has been reworked, so it has a nicer, more precise feel about it. Very smooth, kind of car-like, but you've got that height that you'd like for a crossover vehicle. The 3.5-liter V6 in my test model is doing the job for me in and around town, out on the highway. And with its available all-wheel drive, I can venture a little bit off-road too. I'm really enjoying the updated Ford Edge, and I think you just might too. But don't take my word for it. If you're in the market for a mid-size crossover SUV, you definitely want to put the Ford Edge on your test drive list. And I'll see you next time. But in the meantime, keep pushing play. All day. Push play all day. I really like this panoramic roof. See you later, guys. All right, just ending filming. of the Ford Edge. Got my assistant here. And I got my filming Crocs. Camo, of course, so nobody sees me coming. Right, girl?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hope you guys like the video.